I'm going to be showing you how to install Windows 7 on your Mac. This is a MacBook 13-inch. It's a MacBook Pro 13-inch 2009. You're going to need Windows 7 installation disk, the operating system disk I should say, and of course your disks that come with your Mac when you buy it, and they come in this little thing here. Some of yours might, actually I believe mine came in something that like folded out, it was like black, but there's two discs that'll come with it. This is the applications install DVD, and the other one right where it says applications there next to my thumb will say Mac OS X install DVD, and that's what was in this one. I've already put it into my computer and restarted it and held down the I can't remember if it was the Option key or the C key on restart, but I think it's Option. You'll hold that up, you'll get a screen on here. It'll be gray in the background, and it'll show either I think your Macintosh HD drive, your hard drive, and then the disk itself, a picture of the disk that you've inserted. And so you'll select the Mac OS X install DVD, and you'll hit enter or double click it, and then you'll get a gray screen with a little Apple symbol, and then below it will be a little loading thing, and you'll come to this screen right here. Once you get to this screen, you want to make sure you get the language that you want. That's all this is language. I want English, which is the top one, and I know you can't read that very well, but then you're just going to hit enter. So once you come to this page, you're going to go up here in the top left corner to utilities, and then you're going to want to select disk utility. Disk utility comes up. You're going to want to click you should have one right here that says Macintosh HD, and then the one above it. You're going to want to click the one above it, the top one, and then you're going to go to partition. Oh, it's very hard to read. This is very shitty quality. Whoops. And then you'll have it on current, and it won't look like mine, okay, because I have not installed Windows 7 yet, but I have created the partition for it, and that's what we're doing here. You're gonna have to go to 2. So you'll click 2, and I'll go ahead and just do this stuff with you. And then these are the partitions. The first one I'm going to name. You have to click on it, click in it, the box itself. So the first one for me is going to be called Snow Leopard, because I eventually am going to upgrade this to Snow Leopard, and I can show you that in another video as well. Snow Leopard, and that's supposed to be Mac OS Extended Journal, and the size of it is up to you. I think I would like it to be somewhere around there. I want my second partition, which for me is going to be the Windows 7. What does that say? 53 gigs? Jeez, no, that's way too much. Taking that down big time. I'm going to give it 31 gigs. So Snow Leopard has 117. Of course, it won't be that by the time we're done installing it. So now we click on the second partition, which is Untitled 2, and I'm going to name that Windows 7. And then you're going to click Format here, which says Mac OS Extended Journal. You're going to change it to MS-DOS FAT. Okay, and then you're just going to click Apply. You'll get this that comes up, and this is just going to tell you that everything that is on the Mac hard drive is going to be completely erased. So you do not click partition if you do not plan on wiping everything from your computer, but I'm okay with that, so let's do this. I've already backed everything up, which you should do as well before applying. This step does not take long at all. And there it's done, and then over in the left you'll see that you have your partitions created, and that is Snow Leopard and then Windows 7. Okay, so now we're done here, and we can go back up into the top left corner, click on Disk Utility, and then quit Disk Utility. And from this point on, we can go back to the screen, click Continue, and then yes, we agree. And select the destination. That should not look like that. Okay, well, this right here should actually look like that, and the background should have it should look like a hard drive. For some reason this time it didn't come up, last time it did. Whatever. That's the one you're going to want for installing the Mac OS X, which is what you have in the computer, remember, that you put in there. And this is down here telling you that 11 gigs, that's how much it's going to take to install on it. It might be different for you depending on what kind of OS X that you have. Click Continue, and then to begin installing, you'll just click Install, and then that'll get going. So we click Install, and now it's installing. I have no idea how long this takes. Checking installation. DVD. The DVD that you are using to install Mac OS X is being checked for consistency before installation begins. Alright, so I'm guessing this is going to take some time, so I'm going to let this do its thing and then I'll be back. Okay, we are at 99% now. And at this point, I'm with all the rest of you. I don't know what happens next, and the reason I do that is so that I don't miss any steps. When other people make videos, they miss, or they'll skip a step that they don't think is important, or they just flat out forget it. So this is all new to me. Looks like it's reached whatever its limit was, and now it's installing. Oh great, now we got another time remaining calculating thing going on. So let's see where this goes, and then I'll probably have to pause again. But the last little bit that was loading up here took me roughly 40 to 45 minutes, so that's not too bad. I thought it was pretty quick. Okay, so this actually didn't take too long. It initially said 115 minutes, and then it said 55 within about a 2 minutes difference, and I left and came back within about, I'd say, 20 minutes max, and it had 1 minute to go, so I think it took about 35 minutes or so. Pretty quick. So this is what we got. This is a screen saying that congratulations, it's installed. If you erase your disk, you need to install the iLife applications, and that's it's basically just telling you if you erase the disk like we did, then you have to take the other CD that you have the applications installed disk and install that. So we will do that. Alright, so let's hit continue. See what happens here. That looks pretty good for me. This was installed on Snow Leopard volume. The computer will restart in blah 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 time, or click restart to restart it now, so we will. You can wow, my computer is dusty. Ignore that. You don't see that. You don't see that at all. That's bad. You can see me. No. Yep, that's a Ranger shirt. This is that screen I told you that you would get in the very beginning once you had selected the Mac OS X, Mac OS, excuse me, the Mac OS DVD or CD. It says DVD. Huh. Either way, this is the one I said you'd get, and it would do this little loading thing for about 2-3 minutes before it would come to that first screen where I started the video. So we're waiting on this. See what happens here. And it looks essentially just like the first time you ever turn on your Mac. It's just that crazy weird looking video. Don't know if, guess I have to watch this. I don't know a way around it. Nope, 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 nothing's working, so guess I have to watch this crap. Yeah, that video makes you feel so good about your computer when you first get it. United States, US. What the hell is this? Okay, so at this time, this is saying if you have another Mac that you want to transfer information to, that's what you would do here. Of course, we deleted everything from this Mac, and for my purposes, I don't have another Mac for information, so we just click continue. Do not transfer my information now, so we'll click that. And this, I guess, is for wireless stuff. So you'll select that, and then you'll have to enter the password for it. Of course, I don't want y'all to see this stuff, so. Okay, so I entered my wireless settings and password and hit continue, and it brought me to this screen. I don't use any of this crap, so I just click continue. And I guess I gotta do all this crap all over again, so I'm gonna enter this, you should enter yours, and I'll be back. Okay, so after you enter your personal information, and you don't have to enter all of it, I just entered my first and last name, and forgot what else I entered, something, not only one other thing. Then you get this create your account. You just enter your passwords. The only reason I'm holding this up here is so that you don't get any of my personal information. And then you're gonna hit continue, which I will do now. So we are continuing. Select a picture. Whoa. Alright, so clearly we gotta select a picture here. So let's do that, I guess. I don't even want to do this. Okay, so I simply chose to just choose from the picture library instead. And then I'm gonna click continue. Select the time zone. So let's, I don't even know what the hell that one, I don't even know what that first one is. I have no idea what the hell that is. None of these are, huh. It's not really a big list here, and all those are on, those are all West Coast. So I don't really understand that, so I'm just gonna enter it manually, see if it brings something up, man. Yeah, that'll work. So let's click continue. Oops, got my finger in there. I have no idea if that time is right, sounds right, so let's click continue. Don't forget to register. Send your registration, double click and send registration file. probably going to, no? I thought it might just restart, but it looks like it's cool. There are the files. Whoa, shit's popping up. Alright, now this thing here is what pops up when you first insert the install Mac OS DVD, excuse me. Damn, I gotta correct myself a lot on that. But you'll just close that whenever it does open. And then when you first put it in there, that's what opens. And you'll just close it when it appears. And you can just restart the computer once you exit out of that. So I guess this is what it looks like when it's been a while since I've seen this kind of a screen. This is the button it was saying earlier, send registration. It was telling us from that last window to click on, double click it to send registration. We're not going to worry about that right now. You can do that on your own time. So I'm going to hold down the eject button, get that disk out of there. And I'm going to exit out of the Finder. Now we are putting the applications. Actually, I'm going to open up the Finder and go to applications, see if there's anything there. It looks like there's stuff there, but maybe they don't work. So we'll see what happens when we install this. Because I honestly could not tell you. I have no freaking clue. I guess that's what we want to do. Well, I don't think I have I don't. I usually just have to double tap my little pad, but I guess I gotta click it now because I don't have that set up. That's okay. So continue, agree, 4 gigs, install, hit enter. Requires you to restart your computer when it's done. That's okay. So now we're just waiting on this. Didn't think it would take this long. This looks like it might actually take a little while, maybe 30 minutes or so. Who knows? Oh shit. I think I want to just do this later. That's kind of annoying that you gotta re-register. I wonder if that creates any issues in their system, saying, hey, you've already registered, or you don't have to again, or some kind of crap like that, since we did delete everything off the computer, but that doesn't mean that they don't have it. I don't know anything about that though. So anyways, we're gonna let this run its course. If I run into any more pop-ups, I will start the video back up. Okay, so it's finished installing, and that took roughly 30 minutes. So we click restart now. Restarting the computer. I should have tried hitting the option key just now to see what happened, but yeah, I didn't. Bum 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 bum. Freaking sitting. Alright, so I guess we can eject that now. Whoops. Alright, so I think at this point is the time to restart one more time. No, that's not what you want to do. You want to go ahead and insert your Windows 7 operating disk into the drive. Okay, once you got your Windows 7 disk on the screen loaded, you're gonna go restart the computer, and I'm pretty sure it's the Option key we hold down. So let's wait. As soon as you hear that sound, you hit the Option key, I think. So let's see if that works. Yes, it is the Option key. Okay, awesome. So we want this one. That it says Windows. That's just what I named the disk. So there we go. Get that little blinking thing up there for a little bit, and it goes away. And here we go. Windows setup. You're gonna hit. You want the first one highlighted. It says Windows setup. You want that, and you're gonna click enter, or you're gonna hit enter. So we're starting Windows. Alright, so you're going to select your language and currency format. Install now. It's a little touchy, I'll say that. The trackpad is a little bit more touchy with the mouse. Or vice versa, I mean. And this, so we click next. Accept. Next. When you get to this screen, if you already have Windows and you're upgrading your Windows, yeah, you would do this. I don't think most of us will be clicking this one. So this is the important part here. Which one do you put it on? And for me, it is disk partition 3, Windows 7, because that's what I named the partition in the beginning of the video. Excuse me there. And for those of you who are wondering, this disk 0 partition 1, 200 megabytes. That's your EFI. And so click next. Oh, it says it can't be installed. Okay, so when you come to this, there's a little icon over here. Of course, I don't have it now, but I've clicked on my disk 3 partition, and then I clicked on whatever was here. It said like options or something, and then this was an option. I clicked format, and it's just telling you, you know, there could be important. God, shut up. there could be important stuff on that partition. Of course, we know there's not because we created it. So you just click OK. And now you have the option to click Next once you have your disk 3 partition. I noticed that it no longer says Windows 7 on there, but that's okay. So we will click Next. And this is where it begins writing all the files, and this process takes a little while, I think about 35 minutes, so let's let it do that. Alright, once you're at the screen, you're going to want your Windows partition, which you click this drive options right here, and then you can click format if it won't let you click next down here, and once it's done formatting you'll be able to click next. And when I did that, it took away my Windows 7 text that was there, but that is definitely the one that we want, so we will click that. And this process takes about 35 minutes, so here we go. Okay, so during that installation, my computer, I believe, restarted 3 different times, and on the third one, it said preparing Windows for the first use or something like that. And after that screen, this is what comes up. So if we type our username into it, and then let me do that real quick. Oops. Yeah, you can get a view of that. How about that? So once we have that, we're going to click Next. I have clicked Next. Oh, it's already loaded. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Okay. So then we have to type a password in here. Type a password hint that's required. So let me do that real quick. Clicking Next. I click Next. This is what comes up. Oh, damn, I don't even know what I want to do here. But you will click the best option that is applicable to you. Alright, so we are trying to get our time zone here. Jeez. There we go. That is not... I would like it to... That's not the right time. I'm not sure why it's saying that. I don't know what time it is. Shit. Alright, so you'd figure out what time it is, and then you would click that. See if I can't find a better one. Jeez. Oh, come on. Right. That is not the right time. Why is it doing this? Alright, well, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's like 9 o'clock. We got our time now, we click Next. I kind of thought we already did this. Well, alright. Oh, we did do this, but that was for the Mac. Now we're doing it for Windows. So you will select your wireless connection and then enter your password information, and then we will go to the next step. This is just telling you if you're at a work network, public network, or home network. Where I'm at home, so on the home network. connecting to your network. Windows is finalizing your settings, so that's good. As soon as it said personalizing your settings, or finalizing, I think it said, there was a brief moment for about a second of a black screen, and then now we have this welcome Windows 7 Ultimate. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, so I'm not sure what that thing at the bottom said. I wasn't able to read it, but I didn't click anything, and it just restarted the computer, and then it automatically went to Windows partition and started Windows, and this is the screen we are at. So I guess I enter my password, and we will get going here. Oh gosh. Well, geez, this is taking a while. Oh, there we go. Sweet. So that is Windows 7, and alright, so this is Windows 7. We've got it successfully partitioned, and since I had Snow Leopard, and when you reformat everything, it goes back to what you originally had. Just I guess it was, I actually don't know what OS X it was. I guess it was just regular Leopard. I couldn't tell you. I have absolutely no idea, but it was 10.5, and so we want to go back to Snow Leopard, so I will have some videos on that as well. Okay, so once we have Windows 7 successfully installed, we need to get that disk, the Windows 7 disk out of there. So we click on the start button, bottom left, go to I believe it's computer, and we will eject. Huh. I guess I don't know how to eject it. Goodness. So we will eject the Windows 7 install, and then we will need your Mac OS X install CD again. So let's get that out. Put that in. I'm gonna exit out of that. Wait for this thing to pop up. And the reason we do this is to make sure all your keys up here work, because the eject button. Oh, there we go. You're gonna want to open the folder. You're gonna click on Bootcamp. Then you're gonna go down to the bottom one, which is Setup. You can click that. You are going to say yes. Let's see. Just run the program. And click next. I accept. Click next. You want to make sure that box up here is checked, and then click install. And we'll wait for it to install, and we will come back. Okay, so it's finally finished. It took roughly 7 minutes. Click finish. It's asking you if you want to restart the computer. Say yes. Alright, so we restart the computer. This automatically came up. We're just going to exit out of that. What else do we have to do? Search bar. And you want to type in update, but I just type in a U. And you can obviously see the Apple software update up here. So you're going to click that. Checking for new software. This might take a while. Or not, maybe not. Looks like it's going kind of fast. I know on Mac OS X, when I check for new software, it takes forever. I mean, it takes a really long time. So, looks like there isn't anything except for that. So, if you were to get other things selected, that's up to you. Up here that show up, that's up to you. But the main one you want is up here, the Apple software update. So, install one item, accept. And yes. And this is fairly small, so I'll just keep filming it. It's downloaded now, it's installing. Software has successfully installed. Okay. I think we're checking for more updates, huh? Okay. Okay, yeah. See, we got a bunch of stuff that came up, and I personally don't care about any of those. So, and there's not an Apple update up here. So we're done as far as I'm concerned. You can install all these other ones if you'd like, but I'm not going to, because I don't use any of that stuff on Windows. So quit. And hopefully all these keys down here should be working. Yep, brightness button works, which means now you can use the eject key, which is a big one when you're using Windows. So use that to bring up the disk. Yep, sweet. Alright, and that's it. You got Windows 7, and the important thing to remember when you want to switch back to Mac OS X or Windows is holding down the option key when you restart or when you boot up. That's all you really need to know. So I hope you enjoy your Windows 7.